Hey you folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RimWorld Alpha 9, slightly modded edition, / we need more plasteel. We have just enough for the reactor, plus like one piece of conduit, and that's it. I don't know how we ended up with so much plasteel in the last game. That made it much easier to take off. Maybe we fought a lot more mechanoids? We might have just spent less plasteel as well. And actually, speaking of, I gotta remember to rebuild my guns. I'm not gonna build them out of plasteel, but you know, made me think of guns. I'm gonna go ahead and do one of those, do one of those, that, there and there. We'll probably have to rebuild some conduits as well. And I'm thinking like, I'm gonna put in some extra backup guns over here too. How's the power situation? Pretty blowed up indeed. Get that going there. And you're fine there. Looks like we need a little bit there. Combat supplier. We can sell you some goods, so that would be very nice. We still technically have the I hate when it does that. The second bulk goods trader in orbit, so we might be able to buy some more plasteel. Well, we can. We do have silver. I don't have to spend all my plasteel. Let's go and sell as much stuff as we can, even if it's stuff we might conceivably use. I'm too much of a pack rat and a hoarder, so let's just get rid of all the things. Be nice if there was. Well, we wouldn't want to sell all button. So you can scroll for a little bit, and then the mouse scrolling breaks. I haven't figured out exactly why that is. Some of these maces are worth a lot. That's nice. We'll sell all the artillery shells since we're not using it. We're not going to sell the medicine. That is a for sure. Dr. Flump, go and call the other bulk goods trader. Please and thank you. And unfortunately, we can't... No, not that way. This way. We can't see the silver. There it is. I don't know if the new silver's all been stockpiled either, so it might not be giving us credit for quite all of it. There we go. More plasteel for us. This cutting is unroofed. Why? Because actually, I'm not sure. Is this not counting as being sealed in? Really? Okay. Let me deconstruct these. We'll have to build a wall bit there and then put the air conditioner back in? Oh, that is not something I was aware of. Unless this area is too big, but I don't think that's the case. Granite blocks. Come on, Marxo. You can do it. There you are. Build that there. I'm hoping that will reseal us in. We could actually build another door over here, too, now that I'm thinking about it. That would be quite good. Let's go ahead and mine this all out then. Build a wall across all this. Leave one door and then put a couple air conditioners in there. Vale had a psychotic rage going on. I don't know who that was. Do we know what are we doing in purple? We are releasing purple. Why haven't you been released? Can you not walk? You cannot walk. All right, Vale, congratulations. You are going to give up. We're just going to euthanize you to reduce the debuffs. And you were trying to recruit, yes? Indeed. But you're going to be tricky to do. Still, we'll do our best. Do I have all these gun ranges turned off? Good. So if I said I wanted to hunt right now, it's because I want them to actually hunt. I'll slowly mine out these walls. And we're going to put down a steel door. And another granite wall there in a second. There it is. And hope that keeps everything sealed in. Then, we're going to put this air conditioner back in. And I'm hoping that that will wall us off again. I suppose I could just drop some doors in here, too. That might help. Get unroofed. And then everyone's in bed. Yeah, we'll leave the wall unfinished and do that. I could force someone to finish, but it's going to be okay. Someone's on their way here anyway. Bulk good traders are going away. Star Miller's going to go to work there. Next section as well. Come on. Roof. Really? I really don't care what happens to you, do I? This is someone I, like, released because they were shitty, weren't they? No. You're in restraints. Oh, no, you got the brain injury. Listen, I really don't care what happens. We just, like, euthanize. Okay, let's go ahead and structure. We're going to put some doors there, there. I'm going to door off a bunch of these. Just because I can. Okay, I don't care about Vale. Or Val. I really don't. Okay, we've recaptured them. I think we're going to euthanize them right away. Oh! Purple has died. Right, because I euthanized purple. Which is fine. Suppose we could just execute you as well. But I like the sound of euthanize a lot more. There we go. Seriously, though. Did we lose something? Is something broken? Because this was fine. Why is this unroofed? There's something over here, maybe? Maybe it's something with this path. Let's go ahead and just, here, we'll steel auto door this one. And then put in a granite wall there. Oh! Indoors. There we go. Something just kicked in. It was over here. As soon as this door went up. But we may as well put in a few auto doors. It's not the end of the world, although it will impede some of the cooling ideas that we had going on here. This thing here is basically, it doesn't even have to be that. It could be like 30 degrees. It's just to keep this area from exploding, basically, with too much heat. We got tons of power going on right now. All right, let's go ahead and go and build our ship bits. So we're going to have our reactor core, the cryo sleep. And so this, I believe, needs to be connected to a structural beam, no matter what. Oh, we probably have to wait for it to be constructed. We'll take a look at that in a second. Don't we need... Oh, we need to research engines as well. For all I know, that needs a bunch of plasteel. I don't know. This is not an auto door, which I don't like. We're going to deconstruct this one and replace it with an auto door. Unless I can just upgrade from one to the other, but I don't think I can. There. There's a lot of people that are going to be going through this, and these two, actually. Probably mostly that one. Now, since the roofing situation has been fixed, I could just leave no door there, but I'll go ahead and do this. If anyone drops in over here, which they sort of could, I want to make sure there's as many doors as possible between our areas. And actually, it might be a good idea to drop a couple of guns in here. Outlanders, attacking immediately. Are they ever? Miss Cole, I'm happy you're freaking running away. Get your ass over here. Please, please, please do not get shot and slowed down in any way en route to our base. Run, Miss Cole! You got a bionic leg. Yeah, you can outrun him. Looks like these guys are mostly looking at melee. There's no random pot shots. We still have that gun lying on the ground here. I'm worried that she's gonna get shot. Wow, somehow, miraculously, she did not get shot. I have no idea how that happened. But I'm pretty thankful. I'm thinking there's gonna be a lot of gun explosions over here. Does a pretty good job of, like, taking people out. Basically, the guns act like landmines. Alright, that's enough. They're dead. Boom, boom, boom. Make sure to reset the power right away. I believe... kind of want it to be connected there, because that switch makes... But it doesn't need to be, but it helps. Everything else appears to be fine. Okay. Unrecruit everyone. I think that we had some bodies left over here from last time. Oh, 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 capture! I think that's the only survivor. You think people would learn Like, hey, maybe we don't want to attack this base. Maybe they're really, really dangerous. We got a pile of bodies in the exact same place. Oops, no. Equip the assault rifle. I think that might be everyone. God, there's so many hauling jobs. Oh, nope, there's another one there. Nope, not consume. Strip. Thank you. Alright, that looks okay. With that, we'll slowly do this. Poor mood. Banzo. Very tired, observed corpse. You're also too smart. Yeah, you'll deal with it. You'll be fine. Need grave. No, we don't though. We just need to get things burninated. Oh, there's another body. It's just such a mess. It's hard to like find them in the chaos. Okay, let's take a look at our prisoner over here. First of all, can you be recruited? Yes. Health. Cracked is fine. Toes torn off. We can deal with that. Careful shooter, sanguine jogger. Very good, actually. Congratulations. You get medicine. I'm going to try to recruit you. You've already been patched up poorly. I'm really hoping that you don't die. You might. You've got a lot of blood loss. You've got very little hit points left. I don't think there's anything we can really do to make you any more comfortable right now, though. Yeah, no, there's nothing at this time. Solar flare. So all of our devices get turned off. Well, luckily that happened after the attack. Speaking of, though, let's make sure to turn all this stuff off. Not that we have a shortage on power, but, you know, what the hell. Poor mood. Yeah, you still don't like bionics, and we've executed a couple of prisoners, which you're unhappy about. But listen, it was for their own good. Yeah, those are off because of legitimate reasons, which is fine. Gilmar has an infection. Banzo's broken down. Okay. You are going to get treated, though, for your infection. I really want you to survive. Your infection was treated, yeah? Where is it? Yep. Infection is being treated. Still, this is a lot of stuff altogether. You might be okay. Ooh, infection in the neck. There's a lot of infections building up here. But we have quite a few doctors ready to look after you. Come on, live. Live! Canberra is really hard to recruit, too. And it doesn't help right now that he's wandering around in the darkness. We could make it a little bit easier if you don't have to eat off the ground. Right, we can do those things. Alright, spaceship parts. Sort of coming along. Ship. Cryo sleep chamber. Yeah, so... why can't I put it there? Not really. Oh. So we'll make sure to chop down all the trees over here. I don't know why we deblocked. Like, why wouldn't they auto-chop it? Oh, because it was just the interaction spot. You will auto-chop if something's in your way, but the little spot where people have to stand doesn't get auto-chopped. That was what was going on there. Okay, that's fair. Repairing things. We rebuilt those guns, which is okay. Banzo's no longer dazed. That's fine. Luckily, it's not too cold over here, so you're not getting hypothermia. And your injuries are improving. I think Gilma's going to survive. Yeah, the blood loss has basically resolved itself, which is the only thing that would kill her, barring the infections, but the infections are being treated. So I think Gilma's going to be okay. I'm really happy about that. Power's finally coming back on. Lovely. Got a lot of power in the grid currently. How is this not connected to anything? There we go. Just a couple of backup guns inside here so I can feel a little bit safer about things. Let's haul stuff, not from this side. Just want to make sure there's nothing in our path. And actually, these guys are getting in our way right over here. So let's haul that somewhere. Waiting for the research to get done. I suppose, I mean, I can... Well, doesn't matter if I set priority number 1 over here, because these will go first. Basically, it's Miss Cole that will eventually do it. She's currently working construction duty. We're going to drop that down to 4. You can doctor. I guess that's fine. Otherwise, mining and plant cutting, we don't have any of it queued up, so it's not going to matter. So you'll doctor if it comes up. Mostly, you're going to go and finish that research. Ms. Cole. Which is going to be good. Only a 1% chance to recruit this guy now. How miserable is he? The prisoner executed is adding up. Although, you got enough positivity, I think you'd ultimately be okay soon enough. Gilma appears to be continuing to recover from her injuries. Yeah, most of the injuries are actually repaired. The infections should be... all right, the immunity's got a little bit of ways to go. But she will be fine. And she's easier to recruit. And she ain't bad. Ain't bad at all. She can't haul, which is always annoying. There's actually a lot of things she can't do, now that I think about it. But she can art, and she can medicine. And I'm totally good with that. Let's go and put a little dumping stockpile over here. And not for corpses, though. Just chunks. Just a little closer. A lot of work to be done here. Jammers is idle. Well, only for a second. Jammers has doctoring, cooking to do, can't haul. But mostly going to be busy doing doctoring and cooking. Or rather, mostly just cooking. Almost always Jammers is going to have to cook meals. It's interesting that we capped it out. Oh, you know why? It's because we don't have any meat. And how are we going to get any pudding if we don't eat our meat? Boop. Because we make very few simple meals. Still all that stuff to haul. Jeez. It's quite far. I mean, there's a lot of walking to get over there. That's part of the reason it comes a little bit more slowly. Stock compacted steel. I don't care about that. I was hoping for more plasteel. But, you know, stuff happens. And yes, obviously this will just mean extra work. We could go and dig this area out and prepare to add some extra power in this area. Now, out of curiosity, can I, and I don't think you can, connect a crypto sleep? No, to the computer bit. It has to be on this, which is a big, big limiter. How come we didn't chop this down? Cut that down. On leaving here. So I'll go there, I'll go there. I'll be able to put one there as soon as that tree gets cut off. There it is. Or cut down, I should say. Cut off the surface of the earth. Boom. Can I get another structural beam? I can. Trade ship. Bulk goods. Hey, hey. I don't know how much silver we got for you. Only 1,000 units. We could sell our deer hide, though, for a few bucks. And some beaver skin, boar skin. You know what? We'll sell the gold. We're not getting around to making those statues, I suppose. I mean, we can make them out of other things. And with that in mind, let's try to buy... Actually, you know what? We'll even sell our simple meals. Even though it's not necessarily cost-effective per se. We'll just try to get as much... Whoa! Slow down there, buddy. Try to get as much plasteel as we can. There we are. 157 units. Because we can always make more meals. We got tons of food. We could also just sell the raw food, but, you know, what the hell. Alright, see, that walking's not too bad. Although there's so much walking that gets done there, we could actually go and smooth out, especially this route here. To there. Turn around that way. And then there. And smooth the floor underneath it as well. A bit busy work, but actually I think it'll save us a fair amount of time in the long run. Boom. And again, I'm sure we can't build the caskets on this. No. It's got to be on these things. All right. So we need quite a few of them. We might not leave with everyone. We might pick and choose who gets to be on the ship. I have to see. I don't know. I suppose if we keep getting enough plasteel, it's okay. It's already been smoothed? It has. Good. 12% chance, but she's okay, right? Oh yeah, she's been moved to the non-medical bed. She's now totally fine. It does have the major infection, but almost the immunity is there. She will survive perfectly fine. The stab scar in the right leg and missing a toe will slow down her movement, but not terribly. Combat supplier means we can sell goods. I don't think we need to buy any... oops, that's the wrong person. It's not cool. We don't need to buy medicine. We got tons of medicine. 150 units of it. But let's go and sell, like... I should keep one of these to get repaired. And we can sell the assault rifles because we're making more of those, which is fine. Just in case we want to buy more and more plasteel. All the pillars are fine. Maybe we'll keep one shotgun. No, we can make more guns. It's okay. Sell all the guns. And I don't know, maybe we're better off just selling the materials directly, but I suspect we're probably making money by producing guns and selling them. Uranium spear. No thanks. Alright. 1,800 space bucks. We could actually buy, right away, some more... oh, that's only if the silver has been stored. Oh, okay. There we go. Some more plasteel. Oops. There we are. Okay, we just basically have to wait for constructions to happen. Severe illness. Gilma. Extreme. Ooh, I don't know. We could just cut off her leg. It's 97%, 98% immunity. She'll get treated soon as well. Not that it needs to be. Oh, this one got to extreme. But no, okay, she's got an immunity to both. So she will get better. She's not so weak that she will die. She's actually moving around right now, which... I'm not going to say is necessarily appropriate, but whatever. You know, you've got a major infection in 2 parts of your body. Why don't you lie down in bed for a little while? Yeah, there you go. How's she feeling overall? Frayed apparel, naked. Well, I can't dress you, I don't think, when you're in here. In prison and mild cabin fever. But mostly, she's going to be fine. Very pleasant environment. But you don't have the very pleasant environment. I should... Okay. Set this as non-medical, and set these as non-prisoner beds. Well, actually, this is fine because they're medical. He should get transferred to down here by a warden. There we go. Excellent. Which should be a much nicer environment for him. It's got the flower. It's a little bit dirty, but I think we'll make him happier soon. Or it's got the statue. It doesn't have a flower, though. Oh. Use a little marble. Make a little flower pot for him. Gilma's been successfully recruited. Only 3% chance. Look at you. You still have the infection there? It's gone down to major. You're getting better. You're going to be fine. You're complaining about the fact that you're mostly naked. No, you've got pants. I thought you were naked. No, you probably auto-equip some clothing. Cool. Also be really nice if you had some body armor or something. I think I sold most of it, though. You do need a gun. Let's go ahead and give you something. We've got a pistol. Again, we sold quite a few guns. Go ahead and grab the pistol for now. We'll be making some more guns soon, then you'll be in better shape. Actually, there might still be an assault rifle lying around outside. No, we've collected it. Actually, most things have been collected at this point, so good on us. You're shipping things over here, which is still okay. It's a long, like, transportation, actually, from our stockpile to get over here, but... that's fine. I mean, I suppose I could build a stockpile over here. Maybe I should have built the ship a little bit closer. But I like this spot for building the ship. I think it makes a lot of sense. We can go ahead and queue up some more crypto caskets. Oh, we're not going to be able to... oh, that's kind of awkward. All right, turns around. Wait, I can put it here? Won't they get in each other's way? Oh, because the other one's not built yet. But there's no way that's going to be legal later on. Alright, we'll just, we'll let some more things complete here. We could go ahead and... I can't believe we're out of steel. We had, like, infinity steel forever. Luckily, there's tons of it on the map. So we can go ahead and just queue up a little bit of digging job on the steel. There's probably tons inside of our very own base, and there is. All right, we'll do some more of those. I have to make sure not to dig too much over there because we might actually get the room to collapse. There we go. A little over there. There's probably some behind here too. Just dig that out. Same thing here. There's probably some there. There we go. We're going to have tons of steel. No shortage whatsoever. You just have to dig it out again. All right, these beds are being made. We got yet another person. I've forgotten to rename all these people. Exotic goods. Hold on. Okay, I was going to end the episode, but we're going to do an exotic goods trade right now. Boom. There we go. We can sell some of the sculptures. Look at the amount of money we get from these sculptures. Yeah, baby. We still do have an armored vest somewhere. I'm going to sell a lot of this extra clothing as well because that's huge amounts of cash. And we are making clothing all the time. So we don't have to worry about that. I mean, the Devil Strand is especially good, but yeah, no, it's fine. We can always make more. We will end up with more. We want the silver right now because we might need unlimited amounts of plasteel. We might even end up buying some metal, some steel. I don't think so. Look at that, 25 pants. This is a big sale. Big money. Yeah, but I wouldn't give it the mod. Let's just call people when we want it. Because waiting around for the right trader is kind of annoying. It's a lot of parkas. I guess it's everyone who comes and attacks us in the winter are equipped with parkas is what's going on there. Wow, look at this. Yeah, we don't need all these personal shields. Yeah, definitely not. We keep like one good one. I hope it gets mended, but get rid of all the others. Oh, we got a superior one. There we go. We'll keep the superior one just to say. Sell the psychic foil helmets, which we really don't care about. Oh my god, just dump. I wonder if they're going to run out of silver soon. Because they do have a limit. Oh, we're already way over the limit. So unless we want to buy something from them. Really? Really? You don't have any prosthetics? Oh, son of a bitch. Oops. I don't want to buy. I just want to cancel. I mean, I think I can still offer them. Even if they don't technically... Even if we've over put it. I'm not sure actually about that. Might be lying to you. Oh. Here we go. Let's cancel the good sculptures. We can always install them somewhere. We'll keep the things that are more expensive just because they take up less space. We'll sell all the cheap stuff if we can, you know, just keep track of that. Alright, if I offer this, would it go? No, it doesn't. Interesting. Okay. 8,000 space bucks. Or rather, you know, pieces of silver. Excellent. That can buy a lot of plasteel if we turn out that we need a little bit more of that. But overall, we gotta wait now until things get constructed. We're actually in pretty good shape to get our spaceship done in a reasonable amount of time. Although we keep increasing the number of people that we might want to leave with. I don't know. I might decide to just take something like 12 or something. We'll see what we end up with. But that will have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching. And of course, if you do enjoy this, leave a comment and a like and all those good things. Really appreciate it. And it actually makes a big difference on the channel. See you next time, folks. Bye-bye.